Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday, April 18th. Crystal here from Find Your Road Home with today's 3-card reading. Please remember, the first card is always for you. The second card is always for someone else. That someone else might be a stranger, a friend, a loved one. And the third card is always something to remember or watch for. It is often an opportunity. All right, friends. So today we have 3 cards that I know one of them we've had a lot of times, but the other 2, we only get every once in a while. So let's make sure that not that we don't listen close every day, because otherwise, why would we come here? But let's listen close today, okay? Because it's new words. Let's see if it comes up with the same loving message. So the card for you today, the card for you, which means it's also the card for me, and I'm feeling this one, is blue. Blue is a reminder that we need to feel our feelings, that emotions are important, that we need to recognize them, and that they are valid. No matter what anyone else might think, they are our feelings. They're not someone else's feelings. They shouldn't get to judge you because you're having a feeling. It's you. It's your feeling. It's not them and their heart. It's you and your heart. So blue is all about making sure you feel your feelings, but it's also about not moving in and living there. Okay. My favorite thing about this card is the quote in the book. And it just says that you can't be happy every day. And that's my grandma to my mom. How are you happy every day? And so that's what blue is all about. It's that you're allowed to not be happy if you don't want to be happy. You're allowed to feel all of those feelings on that emotion wheel if you're checking one of those out like I've been doing. So it's all about feeling feels today. So don't go pick up a pint of ice cream and sit and have some ice cream. I shouldn't be encouraging people to eat their feelings. I know it's bad, but it's that kind of idea. We eat a little ice cream and then we go on and we're done. We understand that conceptually, right? Okay, so it is a yellow yield, which means we got to go slow so that we can take time to recognize and appreciate those feelings. It's also a toll. If we don't allow ourselves to feel them, if we don't allow ourselves those moments, then there will be a cost. And I'm going to tell you, the cost is usually about your body somewhere and your health when it has to do with emotions, okay? This is a past and a future. And of course, it's a water. Of course, emotions, of course. So our moon is in Pisces. So you might be having that little bit of feeling of emotion. So it's okay. Also, there are just maybe things going on in your life. Don't get upset with yourself if you have emotion today and it comes out of nowhere. I get a feeling like this is going to be inconvenient emotion. Maybe you're in the middle of a meeting and all of a sudden you start crying. That kind of emotion, okay? And it's all right. Just get up and excuse yourself from the meeting and go to the bathroom. Wipe your face a little, get composure. Take several deep breaths, really deep ones where you inhale and you hold it for a while. And then when you exhale, you hold the exhale for a while as well. Do that a few times and then you can go back to your meeting. Okay? All right. Emotions don't always have good timing. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, sir. They usually have horrible timing. Okay. The message for someone else today. The message for someone else. Remember, that can be a stranger, a friend, a loved one. It can also be you because you are someone else's someone else. See how tricky that is? Okay. So the message for apparently all of us today is grow. And grow is that reminder for our friend that we have to use a growth mindset. That's all it is. It really is. Just how can I change my perspective? How can I adjust my perspective so that I'm using my growth mindset filter? How can I use this all as a learning opportunity instead of sitting around and thinking, oh, this person did this to me and this to me and it's this to me and they did this to me and it's all their fault? No, that's not how it goes. So grow is all about, how can I look at this situation? Our friend needs to stop and look and see what lessons can they learn from all of this. No more wallowing. What lessons can they learn from all of this? It is a green and a yellow freeway. So as soon as they recognize that I need to use a growth mindset and they turn that growth mindset on, things will start flying for them, okay? Like right now, they feel stuck. They feel like there's this hurdle in their way and they don't know how to get past that hurdle. Well, the hurdle is that they're not using a growth mindset. It is about future and immediate change, not past. Okay. It is also an earth. Okay. It is also an earth. So that says to me that they need to do some investigation. That's really what it's saying to me, is that they need to look inside and investigate. Why are they not using a growth mindset? Like, come on. There's lessons in everything. Like, seriously. Okay. So they just need to turn on that growth mindset. All right. The message to remember or watch for today may be an opportunity. I don't think it's an opportunity. I think it's just a remember or watch for. So this one I love. The timeliness of this is amazing. So this one today is moon. And I'm going to tell you, I feel like moon is this gentle reminder that we have cycles with other people. Okay. And so we need to be aware of those cycles and how we feed those. More importantly, though, I really feel like moon is reminding us of the energy that's coming. So we're about to go, there will be a new moon, and there's going to be a hybrid eclipse. Okay. So there's some really like crazy moon energy out there right now, and we need to just be aware of it. And so I feel like the universe is just trying to remind us that we have all these great intentions of everything, but right now the moon is winning. Okay. And so moon cycles are really important, friend. I don't know how many of you have like taken a moment. Like, we all understand a full moon. Like, we all get that. And I think many more of us are even starting to get the new moon. But do you understand the rest of the moon cycles and how they impact us? It's really quite interesting. And so maybe this is just that little opportunity for us to go do a little Google and see, how does the moon impact my emotions? Because guess what? The moons are typically all about your emotions. Yes. Because it's tied to water. Think about it. The moon is what causes the tides and the tidal patterns on Earth. It's very tied to water. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about all the pieces of the card. It is a yellow yield and it is a blue waterway. It's all about going with the flow. It's about being aware. That's what the yellow is, but it's about going with the flow. Just because you know doesn't mean you have to like impart your way. Sometimes it's you have to let other people lead. It is an emotion. Yeah, that's a water. And it is an immediate change. It's not about past. It's not about future. It's about change and doing things differently and recognizing things that you haven't recognized before. Patterns, okay? We're looking for patterns. We're looking for cycles. We're looking for good, but we're also looking for not so good. Because the truth is, we want to get rid of the not so good and we want to add more good, right? Or maybe it's not getting rid of and adding, maybe it's working on. Okay? All right. So moon, be very aware the next couple of days. It's going to be some heavy moon energy. And with eclipses, often that energy starts prior to the actual eclipse itself. So you may already be feeling that energy. Just be aware so that as you're interacting with other people, maybe you check yourself before you let it come out of your mouth. Maybe you go, maybe this is that moon. Maybe I should keep my mouth shut for a second. Just practice that for a couple days. How can you keep your mouth shut for a second? Maybe make a note on your phone so that you're at least recognizing that you feel it, because we did have blue, but we're not necessarily supposed to speak out about it, okay? So it's feeling those emotions, it's a growth mindset, and being aware of how we interact with other people, with our emotions. Ooh, what a beautiful reading for a Tuesday. Okay. All right, friends. So today's Daily 180, we are still just going to go out there with kindness. We are going to do nice things for other people by being aware of our emotions and aware that they have their own emotions. Okay? So today, your Daily 180, I want you to do this one for you. Okay? So your Daily 180 for you today, we haven't done this one for a while, and I don't know, I feel like your soundtracks may have expired. So what I want you to do today is go out there and find a song that represents how you feel right now. Find a song that represents how you feel right now. Not a theme song, none of that, but a song that represents your emotions. We're going to use a little blue today, okay? We're going to embrace that. So a song that represents your emotions. Share it in the comments. Let other people know. I'll share mine as soon as I figure out what it's going to be. All right. So have a great day. Remember, today your Daily 180 is just for you. So go out there with kindness. Be really kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Have a fabulous Tuesday. Love you. See you tomorrow.